A Ukrainian MiG-29 pilot strikes a Russian communications command post in Kryniki with an AASM hammer bomb. The fact that Ukraine continues to use its aviation for frontline bombing is a significant failure for the Russian military, which is expected to have air superiority over Ukraine. The AASM hammer is a French precision-guided air-to-ground weapon developed by Safran. It is designed to enhance the capabilities of standard bombs by equipping them with advanced guidance systems and extended-range kits. A Russian tank is obliterated here. Russians are losing armored vehicles in Ukraine at an unprecedented rate. Over the past month, there has been a noticeable trend of the Russian military increasingly relying on civilian and improvised vehicles, indicating a shortage of armored equipment. Ukrainian paratroopers from the 95th Air Assault Brigade continue to destroy Russian equipment in Kursk Oblast. The 95th Air Assault Brigade, a distinguished unit of Ukraine's air assault forces, has been actively engaged in operations within Russia's Kursk Oblast. Their involvement has been marked by significant engagements and strategic maneuvers, reflecting their operational capabilities and adaptability. In mid-November 2024, the brigade successfully repelled a substantial assault by Russian forces in Kursk Oblast. Reports indicate that the 95th Brigade inflicted considerable losses on the enemy, highlighting their defensive prowess and tactical efficiency. Earlier, in October 2024, the brigade conducted offensive operations in the region. Colonel Ole Apostol, the brigade's commander, detailed how his unit executed an offensive into Russia's Kursk Oblast following intense combat in Donbass. This operation demonstrated the brigade's capacity to transition from defensive to offensive actions effectively. The 95th Brigade has also been involved in countering Russian Marine units. The shrapnel flew a meter away from the Ukrainian fighters. This is how big is the radius of danger after explosion. One more confirmation why the failed invasion on Ukraine is now threatening the existence of Russia itself. This clip with millions of hits in China calls for China to take over Siberia, Lake Baikal, Sakhalin, and other parts of Russia after it loses in Ukraine, then falls apart.
What if one day Russia can't hold on any longer? Suppose Russia is defeated by the United States. The country collapses, and a second disintegration occurs, splitting into dozens of small countries. Do you know what will happen? What in 2 years, the newly independent small countries in our north will have US troops stationed. From the northeast to the northwest, our entire northern region will completely lose strategic defense capabilities. No matter how advanced the missile defense system is, it will lose response time. So, friends, if Russia undergoes a second disintegration for the eternal future of the Chinese nation, our armored corps must charge north with overwhelming force to seize Siberia, take Lake Baikal, recover Ili, recover outer northeast, recover Kwei Islands, and the Arctic Ocean. At that time, the United Nations Charter will be just a piece of paper. A new international law must be established by the People's Republic of China.
The Iranian cars gaining popularity among the impoverished Russian masses are even too shitty for Iran's domestic market. A walk through. You don't need translation for this.
فقط افزایش برید هر دفعه 200 قبر تو را میخوام 700 میلیون ماشین صفر چسب برق مشهد.
The Brave 1 cluster has tested a German interceptor drone that is capable of intercepting both reconnaissance drones and Shahed UAVs. The tests were carried out by Ukrainian operators who controlled the drone and checked its compliance with technological relevance and modern warfare challenges. The exact specifications of the interceptor are not reported. However, it is stated that it is capable of reaching speeds of 300 kilometers per hour and covering a distance of 20 kilometers. The manufacturer also plans to equip the drone with an automatic guidance system based on machine vision. The interceptor was reportedly tested by representatives of the Ukrainian Defense Forces, who commended the drone's capabilities. Brave One is working to establish cooperation between the German manufacturer and Ukrainian developers of related solutions. We continue to work towards building partnerships with international developers whose solutions and technologies can help Ukraine win this war, the technology cluster stated. At the end of November, American companies IronNet and Asterion Systems tested their newest interceptor drone, the Hitchhiker, in Ukraine, which is also designed to intercept UAVs such as Shahed drones. IronNet is a cybersecurity and collective defense company based on artificial intelligence, while Asterion Systems develops anti-drone technology. According to the two American firms, the Hitchhiker interceptor could prove effective in fighting kamikaze drones at lower operating costs compared to air defense systems. The Hitchhiker is a multi-role interceptor with a range of 200 kilometers and a maximum speed of 450 kilometers per hour. Plans were also announced to create a jet version of this drone so that it could outrun and shoot down faster air targets. The Serbian armed forces have adopted Komar FPV drones developed and manufactured by Serbian defense industry enterprises. During 2024, the Serbian Military Technical Institute developed and helped to establish production of two types of FPV kamikaze drones, Komar-1 and Komar-2 at the Defense Industry Enterprises. It is reported that a number of the selected members of the Serbian armed forces had already been trained to operate those drones, and deliveries to the Serbian armed forces had already begun. The Serbian army follows global trends in unmanned aerial vehicles, so it was one of the first to introduce the safest igniter, smart, software-defined igniter, and warheads specially designed for these vehicles, said a representative of the Military Technical Institute. The exact specifications of the new drones are not known, but it is stated that they could operate in different weather conditions and were resistant to electronic warfare. The Komar-1 is equipped with a 50mm high-explosive fragmentation warhead and is designed to engage armored vehicles, lightly armored targets, and manpower. Initially, the drone was equipped with a high-explosive warhead, but later it was replaced with a universal high-explosive fragmentation warhead to ensure effective infantry engagement. It is noted that the warhead could be detonated both upon hitting the target and remotely using a command from the control station. This allows for more effective targeting of manpower.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.